does it feel good to be back on a freaking motorcycle? What is going on, you guys? And welcome back to VroomVroomDana. Oh my God! Oh shit! Dana! 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 Oh! This right off the rip, literally 15 seconds into the video, and somebody's car got jacked. Remember last video, or actually I think it was like 3 videos now ago, dang near, I think that was the last time I was on my dirt bike, is when we filmed that video where I found the truck in the hills and we like got his truck back. Dude, the dude was freaking pumped. I seen it on Instagram. He was like, man, thank you so much. It was an awesome experience. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave like one of those little cards right here if you want to check it out. But it's a great feel-good video. Didn't do very well on the YouTube. YouTube likes the clickbait stuff. YouTube likes all that fancy jazz, and that wasn't clickbait. It was real, and they were like, we don't care. Yeah, this thing, owner's not driving this thing out of here. This thing is freaking hammied, man. This thing looks like it's been here for a minute and has been completely gone through. That poor car got freaking wrecked. Huge shout out to ExpressVPN. They are the sponsor of today's video, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. First, we need to do some riding and get a little practice. And look at that right there, that come up. That would be pretty dope to go up. I'm gonna bring freaking J Mac back here and we're gonna go diddle daddle right up that thing. But like I said, man, we haven't rode in like what feels like forever. Even the last time where we did go find that truck, like I barely even rode a lot that video. There wasn't a lot of riding going on. It's just the weather's been so bad. It's been so hot, which finally it's starting to cool down a little bit. We had that rainstorm where we took the e-bike out for a video, but besides that, there hasn't been much. But I do feel rusty. There ain't no doubt about it. Oh, this is sketchy. I damn near retired from dirt bike riding. At least that's what it feels like. I haven't rode in so long. I was just gonna hang up the boots and start a new hobby, you know? Maybe start a gaming channel. Maybe start a freaking scooter channel. I don't know, maybe a makeup tutorial. I feel like I could get into that, you know? I could do some sick stuff, but here we are. We're back to the grind of riding, baby. How long it's been since we rode. Remember when we came here with Joey Mac for a video? Literally probably 6 months ago. Look at it now. This is a whole dang neighborhood. This is where we went in that abandoned house where Joey was trying to ride up the stairs and we were dicking around in there. There's all the drywall. That is now this. There is a full-blown neighborhood that they literally tore down all those houses that were half built and put up this new neighborhood in like 6 months. It's freaking wild. They get stuff done quick. I mean, it's pretty crazy to think that just a little bit ago none of that was even there. At least our tree course is still here. I was a little worried because last time I came, they like knocked down a log. See if I can get over this stuff first try, which honestly, I don't even know. Oh my God, it was not pretty, but we made it up. I said, man, it's been a quick minute. Let's try the bigger side and see if we get up this one. Oh yeah, that one was clean. So at least we got a little bit of the skills retained. There's not much else. I'm already beat, but besides that, oh God. Okay, never mind. I suck again. Jesus Christ, that's all bad. And this bike's hammered. I mean, look at my grips are literally torn apart. Both of my levers are broken off. That was from that K-rail video where I was just tossing this thing over the K-rail the whole time, trying to get over it absolutely perfect. And this thing took a beating. I actually don't even know if there's oil in the bike, to be completely honest. I never even checked. I think I might have to go buy. I think I need to go through and just completely like detail and service this bike because it is hammered. You're riding all the time, you kind of keep up with all that stuff. You know, you're like, oh, I'll change the oil every couple weeks. I'll change the air filter every week because you're riding consistently. But when I just ride like once every couple months, I'm like, dude, I don't even remember the last time I changed anything. So it could have been like a year or 2 years since I've done an air filter change, an oil change. I honestly don't know. It's a super fun trail. I love this trail.
Alrighty guys, so huge shout out to today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. I'm sure you all know what a VPN is by now. If not, you need to stop what you're doing right now and download ExpressVPN right now. Basically what ExpressVPN does is it prevents your ISP from seeing your browsing activity. It puts a stop to this by rerouting 100% of your network traffic through the secure encrypted servers. The thing about this is ExpressVPN lets you watch geo-restricted content. It lets you change your online location, and on ExpressVPN they have 94 countries you can choose to appear from, which allows you to access content from sites and services only available in those countries. If you're watching something and it says it's restricted, a workaround to get to be able to watch what you're trying to watch would be by downloading ExpressVPN. I know there is a ton of VPN softwares out there, a ton of VPN websites, but ExpressVPN is going to be your best bet because it only invests in premium servers, making them consistently faster than any other VPN provider. That's the worst thing. You download a VPN, your whole internet slows down, you can't load web pages. With ExpressVPN, you will be able to hop on a premium server and it'll be so fast that you won't even notice it's activated. At 24-hour customer support, 7 days a week, you got a live chat on there, which means you can answer a question and it'll be answered within seconds. Check out ExpressVPN, you guys. There'll be a link in the bio, and you guys could go over there and see why they are the top-rated VPN provider. Back to the video. ExpressVPN is your guys' all-in-one provider with a link in the description to sign up today, and you can get 3 months for free. That's right, not 1 month. You can get 3 months for free by just clicking that link in the bio, and I also get a little bit of a kickback that I could put into videos as well, which is super rad because I could create better content if you guys do sign up and just get free VPN for 3 months. You really can't go wrong with anything for free. I mean, I use it all the time to, you know, kind of hide what I'm doing on the internet. If I'm doing some sketchy stuff, it's like, hey, I don't want anybody to know about this. I don't want anybody to see what I'm doing. I don't want the government checking in on me. I don't need a babysitter. I'm an adult by now. So ExpressVPN is always activated on my computer. So, yep, check it out. You guys are rad. Let's get back to the video.
HAVOC stuff all the time. We actually don't even have a lot of time to ride, you know. We're always grinding HAVOC at events all the time, which shout out to all you guys out there and girls. Oh, overshot the hell out of that. Shout out to all you who come up at the events and say what's up, man. You guys are some of the OGs. You guys are all stoked seeing me out there. Say you still watch the videos, which thank you so much. I know there's not a lot of content like there used to be. Oh yeah, somebody fixed those jumps a little bit. There's actually a little bit of a lip now. But yeah, I know there's not nearly as much content as there used to be, but hey, that's part of life. I'll come out here, I'll make videos once in a while. You know, I like making them now that I'm not on a schedule. I can come out here and kind of just screw around, talk to you guys more personally. I know we don't get the views we used to be, but it's never really been about the views for me, so it's still good to see you guys. And now that obviously not as many people are watching, I can talk to you guys a little bit more, so that's freaking rad. Shout out if you guys have stuck around. You guys are the real MVPs. That turn track's doing, remember burning that in not too long ago. It doesn't look bad, but it's so dry right now. I don't want to blow out every single corner. Oh yeah, this thing is, woo, this thing is in very, very, very rough shape. Oh, it's so silty. People have been riding it though. It's not even overgrown, and it's the dirt's kind of turned up a little bit. It's good to see people riding over here. I know there's a lot of those new houses being built, so I think some more people are starting to ride this stuff. I love when people come out here and ride. Makes the trails better, makes the trails more worn in so they don't get overgrown. People start building jumps, the whole shebang. So it's always good to see people riding in a local spot. Back when we filmed in Elsinore, man, we rode out there so much. We had all those trails burnt in because not that many people ride those hills for some reason. I think it's just they're hard to access. And from my old pad, I was able to access them so easily. But now we took the Razor out there, Noelle and I don't even remember how long ago, probably about 2 months ago, and all the trails are just super, super overgrown. So that was definitely a bummer to see. We were so handily one of the only people keeping those trails alive, especially some of the gnarly ones. I'd be interested to go back on the dirt bike one day and see how the gnarly trails are doing, because I feel like those might almost be unrideable from all the shrubbery. I feel a lot better on the bike than I thought I would, to be honest. wide upper. That was actually a pretty gnarly trail too. Heck yeah, man, I'm freaking pumped. I had no idea what to expect. It's been so long. Like, I think since I've started riding, this is the longest I have ever been without actually like riding in between. Definitely since YouTube. Since we started YouTube like 5-6 years ago, this is 1000% the longest I've ever gone without riding in between. If it decides to rain again, we're gonna take this trail up. Maybe we'll grab Gina and get her back to make a video, but that trail right there is gnarly. You literally climb. I think I did it in a video. I could be wrong. I don't know, because I've only been up that trail one time in my entire life, and I'm not even sure if it was on a video, but we will scale that mountain when it rains. That trail is so fun. You all been riding lately? Feel like it's been a minute, and you got a new bike recently? I'm still on the Husky TE 250i 2020. Love this bike. Still probably the best bike I have ever owned. I mean, it's between this one and the old WR4 Sexy out of all the bikes I've ever had in my life. And I think there's been probably over 20 bikes I've either had or got them to flip. The WR4 Sexy is probably my favorite bike I've ever owned, and this I'm gonna say is a close second. Probably followed third by my old YZ 250, and then I'm gonna say the YZ 450 is gonna come in fourth. Those are probably my favorite bikes I've ever owned, so I'm still stoked to be riding this thing. I actually just sold the YZ 450 not too long ago, probably about 5 months ago. I just wasn't riding it, man. It was brand new. It was like a 2021 YZ 450, freaking dialed. I have so much stuff on that. It was just sitting in my garage, like literally rotting away, and it just broke my heart. So I sold it to some super cool dude, and he was rad to have it. So I was pumped to get it to a new owner. So now we are just down to the TE 250i. I think what my fifth favorite bike was. If I had to choose a fifth favorite, I'm gonna go with something a little unorthodox and probably choose my little CRF 110 I had, just because of how dialed I had that thing. That's another bike I wish I would have never sold, is my little 110. I had like an Elka rear shock on that thing. I had hundreds, no, actually not hundreds. I had at least $1,000 probably into that little 110 to make it as dialed as it was. So I'm gonna say that's my fifth favorite bike I've ever had. I definitely wish I would have never sold it. It felt so good to be back on the bike today. I can't wait till it rains and we can get some more content in for you guys of actual like hard enduro riding. And oh my god, they patched the gate. It's been that long that the gates are patched. Like I was saying, man, if we could ever escape here, I might have to make this an hour-long video of just riding around until we can find an escape. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I almost died right there. I wanted to get some seat time on the bike. It's been so long. It's still like 95 degrees out today, but it felt good to actually ride this thing. Probably break her in a little bit. She's probably been hating me for sitting in the shed. But yeah, it felt good, honestly. Be out here, be on the bike, make a video again. So look forward to the next one. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Drop a like down below if you're new to the channel. Subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. And yeah, if you guys are interested in the VPN, which I would highly recommend, especially if you're always streaming on your computer, watching YouTube, watching some weird stuff on there, definitely download a VPN so you're protected. There's a link for that in the bio as well. And like always, man, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Deuces, my friends.